James Hildreth completed his first 100 of the season to ensure that Somerset avoided the follow-on against Yorkshire, and in doing so confirmed that their LV County Championship match at Taunton ended in a draw. The home side still had work to do at the start of the last day. They resumed on 232 for 6 in reply to Yorkshire's 450 for 5 declared, and needed 69 more runs to avoid that follow-on, something that would just about make it impossible for their opponents to force a result which would have put them clear at the top of the First Division table. Hildreth, who resumed his innings on 76, and Craig Macheda did a fine job, batting through a tense 13 overs at the start, in which they took their partnership to 100. Macheda had lived a little dangerously when facing Stephen Patterson, playing the ball in the air from time to time, and such a shot finally cost him his wicket for 32. He left with the total on 272 for 7, with another 29 required for the follow-on avoidance. There were some more nervous moments, but Hildreth, who'd by now passed his 100 off 150 balls, a superb effort, was able to claw his side closer to the safety line, now in partnership with George Dockrell. Each boundary decreased those nerves, the feeling being that a draw here for Somerset would at least partly extinguish their horrible lack of form of late. Yorkshire were just given a sniff when Moeen Ashraf produced a perfect Yorker to rip out Hildreth's middle stump after he'd made an excellent and possibly match-saving 115. He departed with only 3 more runs needed to make Yorkshire bat again next, and then Dockrell pulled Adil Rashid to the boundary to effectively end this game as a contest 10 minutes before lunch. Andrew Gale had worked hard on who to bowl and his fielding positions, but sometimes that didn't even work for him. Steve Kirby got away with this. The innings was soon wrapped up, however, as both Dockrell and Kirby fell to Ashraf. Somerset had just done it, dismissed for 310 to trail on first innings by 140. If Yorkshire had any plans of now forcing the pace to have a dart at the end, they were soon blown away when they lost 3 quick wickets at the start of their second innings. After Joe Sayers edged Kirby to Marcus Trescothick, Phil Jakes was LBW to the former Yorkshire player after deciding to shoulder arms to the wrong delivery. And when Gale was also legged before to a Peter Trigo in-swinger, Yorkshire had slipped to 21 for 3 in 11 overs, with nothing else left to do but to bat out the remaining time. That they did with Gary Ballance and Adam Lythe, the first innings centurion, playing as if this was nothing more than an extended outdoor net session. They knew that this game had gone, and if truth be known, it probably had the moment that the first day was lost to the weather. You don't get too many 3-day results at this ground. It's a ground that Lythe simply loves playing at, and he's scored oodles of runs against this Somerset attack in Taunton over the last few years. He added another half-century to his list of excellent scores, as the pitch showed no real sign of any wear on the last afternoon. Lythe added 70 untroubled runs with Ballance for the 4th wicket. Ballance was the last man out in this match, trying to hit Dockrell over the top, but scooping the ball high to Kirby, who took a good catch. Rashid briefly came in to add another not out to his season's tally. He made 5, with Lythe ending unbeaten on 57 out of his side's 104 for 4 when the captain shook hands on the result. It was a draw from which Yorkshire took 11 points to go to the top of the table, probably just for a day, while Somerset claims 7 points, which keeps them just outside the bottom 2. But almost halfway through their championship season, they remain winless.